Let me tell you something that may set you free. Poverty is not always a lack of effort. In most cases, it is a lack of strategy. If you believe you are poor because you are not good enough, not smart enough, or not working hard enough, you will stay stuck. Shame will drain your energy before you ever make a move. But if you see poverty as a problem to solve, everything changes. Today, I want to show you how to escape the poverty trap with wisdom, discipline, and faith. Not hype, not luck, not shortcuts, real principles that work over time. First, you must reframe scarcity. Many people in low-income cycles are told, "You're just not trying hard enough." So they blame themselves. They feel behind. They feel small. They feel embarrassed. But scarcity is not a personal curse. It is often a system issue. Ask yourself, what resource am I missing? Is it time? Is it money? Is it skill? Is it access? Is it the right information? Instead of saying, "Why is this happening to me?" say, "What is the next small problem I can solve?" If you lack money, can you increase skill? If you lack skill, can you increase learning? If you lack connections, can you build one new relationship? When you break scarcity into pieces, it becomes manageable. There is wisdom that teaches that careful planning builds strong foundations. When you move from emotion to strategy, you begin building. You stop thinking like a victim. You start thinking like a problem solver. And problem solvers rise. Now let's go deeper. Most advice tells you to make a big leap. Get a great job, start a big business, save a large amount. But if you are in a low-income cycle, big leaps can feel impossible. Instead, build what I call resource stacks. Small assets that grow quietly over time. Learn one skill someone will pay for. Improve your financial knowledge. Build a small circle of people who think forward. Secure reliable transportation. Improve your credit slowly. Each one alone seems small, but together they compound. A skill brings income. Income brings savings. Savings bring options. Options bring freedom. The stack grows quietly, but it grows. And over time, it lifts you into rooms you could not enter before. If this message is speaking to you, pause for a moment. Like the video, share it with someone who feels stuck, and subscribe to King's Wisdom and Wealth. We are building long-term understanding here, not quick emotion. Now consider this. Most people fail not because they lack desire, but because their environment works against them. If your phone constantly pushes you to spend, you will spend. If your friends mock growth, you will shrink. If your money sits in one account, you will use it. Design your environment. Automate even a small amount of savings. Limit apps that waste your time. Spend more time with people who speak about growth, not just survival. You do not need massive discipline if your environment supports your goals. When your surroundings change, your defaults change. And small default changes create big, long-term results. Now here is something powerful. When money is tight, you think about today. That is natural. Survival demands it. But if you only live for today, tomorrow will always look the same. You must connect to your future self. Write a short description of the life you want in 10 years. Be clear, be calm, be honest. Where do you live? What kind of work do you do? How do you serve others? How do you lead your family? Place it somewhere you can see. Then, when you face a decision, ask, What would my future self advise me to do? Would your future self choose short comfort or long-term growth? This practice strengthens your vision. And where there is vision, there is direction. Escaping poverty is not about one miracle moment. It is about daily wisdom, reframing scarcity, stacking small resources, designing your environment, listening to your future self. Over time, these quiet decisions build strength, and strength builds wealth. Remember this: you are not trapped forever, but you must move with intention. Start small, stay disciplined, trust the process, because the one who builds patiently builds permanently. I will see you in the next video. Stop scrolling. If you ignore this, you will stay in lack. Here is the truth. Your life moves in the direction of your discipline, not your desire. Many people pray for increase. They ask for opportunity. They ask for change. But they ignore small, daily obedience. They ignore budgeting. They ignore learning. They ignore consistency. Wealth is not loud. It grows quietly. A small amount saved each week. A skill practiced daily. A habit repeated when no one is watching. That is how increase begins. If you keep choosing comfort over discipline, lack will remain familiar. But if you choose small obedience every day, growth becomes natural. What you do daily decides who you become. If this helped you think differently, follow King's Wisdom and Wealth for more timeless wisdom.